Hello and welcome back to the Corner Kick, Newcastle United career mode, Toonami to the top. We start the episode off with a bit of transfer business. Fabian Schär, he's moving to Red Bull Leipzig and it's a good move for the player and the club. He wanted to leave, so there he goes. Our first game of the episode is against Arsenal. As you can see, they've signed Reggie Golem, so a good signing for them. We start the game off fast, attacking football, which is what we like. There is a bit of fortune about the goal though. Look at this here. Rebounds off Ryan Fraser into the bottom corner. And after that goal, I could not get the ball back off Arsenal. They were passing about really well. A bit more purpose and direction about the passing. Thomas Partey was absolutely bossing it in the centre of the park. Everybody was just bouncing off him. It does get a bit scrappy here, but Arsenal managed to retain the ball still. They work it out wide. And if you keep your eye on Thomas Partey, watch the run he makes. He gets the ball there, plays it, and he sees the gap. And he runs right into it, and what a chance this is for Arsenal. And he fires it bottom corner, no mistake there. And then Aubameyang scored immediately to make it 2-1 Arsenal, the near post again. However, we did not stop there. Alan Saint-Maximin again puts it top bins with a nice finesse shot, and that was it guys, full time 2-2, not a bad point I would say. And as we work our way through the festive period this episode, the January transfer market is on the horizon, which means players with 6 months left on the contract can talk to other clubs. And we've got a message in the inbox here saying there's 5 players at risk of being on a free here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to have a look at them 5 players and see who we want to keep and who we don't mind leaving. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think a lot of them are going to be leaving. Schär has already agreed a deal with Leipzig, so that one's done. The others, I'm looking through them and I'm just thinking if we can get money for them, that's great. If not, they're going to leave, aren't they? I have transfer listed all the players with 6 months left on their contract, apart from one, which is Deander Yedlin. I have extended his contract, and the reason for that is we only have one right back, which is Manquillo, if Yedlin leaves. I do believe we could maybe get a bit of money for him as well if we do renew his contract. I mean, not loads, but he's worth 4 million with 7 months left on his contract. So hopefully we can get around 7 to 10 if he does renew. Right back is a position that we are looking to improve at the club. Yedlin signing this new deal though does give us a bit more insurance. I mean, he could actually leave in January if we do bring someone in. However, it's just nice to have backup in that position in case we don't. Before we jump into the next game against Brighton, a quick look at the fixtures that we've got over the festive period, and wow, there are some hard games coming up. We've got Brighton, Chelsea, Brighton, Arsenal. Brighton starting with that 5-back formation that I absolutely hate, and if you look on the bench, they've actually got former Manchester United player Timothy Fosu-Mensah, so that is quite a good signing for Brighton. And they started the game quite quick, and they made it 1-0 after 20 minutes. We did keep battling though, and look at this for a ball. Joelinton running in, and he finds the bottom corner with a low strike. Brighton made it 2-1, and look at that for a bit of defending. I mean, I tried to slide tackle, and he just missed the ball completely. However, we weren't giving up there, even if it was a late goal. Ryan Fraser off the bench to make it 2-2, and that was full time, and another point for Newcastle. And we end the game with Callum Wilson saying that he's not happy, he wants to be playing more. However, when Joelinton is in this form, Callum, you will not be starting for me, I'm afraid. And to be honest, when he has played for me, I am not a fan. So Callum Wilson will be a player moving on eventually. Probably not the January transfer window though, as there are players lesser than him that need to go first. Maybe in the summer when we can look to bring in a replacement, when clubs are more willing to sell their star players, because if Callum Wilson does go, I think we could get about 20 million for him, and that will be reinvested in another striker. And next up in the league, we've got Chelsea, which will be a very difficult game. We start our usual 4-1-2-1-2 formation. Solid team, probably the best team we can put out, to be fair. And Chelsea start 4-3-3 with Danny Drinkwater in midfield, believe it or not. If you thought the goal early in the episode with Ryan Fraser against Arsenal was strange, look at this. Alan Saint-Maximin receives the ball back there and is offside from the corner. So Chelsea get a free kick on the end line. Tomori boots it straight forward. Nobody there at all. Joelinton flicks it on, and Alan Saint-Maximin here just runs in and puts it into the top corner. Simple as that. But what a strange goal. What's the strangest goal you've scored this FIFA, or even conceded this FIFA? Let us know in the comments down below. And as you can see on screen, Joelinton makes it 2-2. He's in the form of his life at the moment, and that's a 2-0 win over Chelsea, and that is a massive win. Following the Chelsea news, we get some news that we've hit a target, which was to sell 45 million's worth of shirts this season. Let me tell you, I guarantee half them shirts at least have Alan St-Maximin's name on the back, because he is playing incredible. He's the league's top scorer, and the reason we're doing so well. You can see on screen now, we have our first signing of the January transfer window, which is not open till a week. However, we've agreed a deal to sign Ben Mee from Burnley, so he'll fit in at left centre back. He's only wanting 35 grand a week, so he's going to be on the same money as Kieran Clark, so I think that's a really good signing. He is 31 though, so I think it's more of a short-term sign, someone to cover the cracks in the defence, bring a bit of experience in at the back line. We are also working on a deal to sign Josh King from Bournemouth, as I would like a striker I could bring off the bench. I've talked previously about Callum Wilson. I don't like him, so I'm not bringing him on. Dwight Gale will move the other way if the deal goes through, which is great because we've just seen he's got 6 months left on his contract, so he could leave for free in the summer if he doesn't leave now. And another player we're looking at is Max Aarons from Norwich. He looks very promising at right back, and he's someone that can play there for the next 10 years. So we would have Aarons and Mendes as our two fullbacks, and that is very promising. The final game of the episode and the final game of the year for us is against Bournemouth. We do make a few changes to the team. Callum Wilson, I've just said I don't like him, but I do give him a start this game as he hasn't played for a while. I think Joelinton needed a rest. Alan St-Maximin made it 1-0 after 12 minutes. Brighton get a free kick on the halfway line here, and I actually thought we could have had a free kick for that foul there. However, it goes against us on this occasion. They work the ball into the box and it rebounds out, and then they play their striker through Bahadu and he makes it 1-1. We wanted them 3 points more though, and Joelinton off the bench to make it 2-1. What a finish that is. And full time 2-1, and another good win for the Toon Army. That is all we do have time for today, guys. Give our social media a follow. It's on the screen now at the Corner Kick 20. We will be back on Monday with a podcast, Weekend Roundup podcast at 6 PM, and more career mode on Wednesday at 6 PM.